Good morning, friends. So, my videos have been having a hard time uploading. So, I'm going to try to read a few chapters in a row and see if I can upload that for you guys, okay? So, the last time that we talked, Alexia had just gotten into trouble by Mr. Trupp, and she's not used to that. So, let's see what happens from Jeffrey's point of view. Did it help? I asked Jessica one day in our Ramadan group. We were just doing some research on the computer. What? She asked. Did Talon help, like I'd be? I think it helped a little, she said. I stared at the computer. I'm listening, she said. I won't tell, she said. Promise. So if we remember back, Jessica had told her secret to Jeffrey, but Jeffrey never told her. So I think that might be what's happening right now. I won't tell, she said. Promise. Because nobody knows any of this. I just moved here last year, halfway through the school year, and nobody knows anything about me. I won't tell, she said again. I'm not sure why I believed her, but for the first time ever, I told someone my secret. My brother's name is Michael. The football cards were his. He was older than me. He had Down syndrome and leukemia, and he was real sick. So my parents had me in order to save him. I could feel Jessica looking at me after telling her that last part, but I kept staring at the computer. They gave Michael my stem cells, special cells that can turn into anything else in your body, hoping that they would become what Michael needed. It worked for a while, but then he got sick again. He was in and out of the hospital a lot, so that's how I learned about kids with special needs. I stopped. The computer was quiet. Jessica hadn't pushed anything on the keyboard. She was listening. Then, the summer before fourth grade, I gave my bone marrow to Michael. It was his last chance. Everything else had failed. I stopped again. My throat was tightening around the lump in it. It was going to be hard to tell the rest. What happened? Jessica said. It worked, but not fast enough. Michael got sick before his body could fight the cancer off. I didn't save him. The screensaver bounced around. I stared at it. Then Jessica said something no one had ever said to me before. It's not your fault, Jeffrey. I got up and walked to the bathroom. I had to. Okay, that was Jeffrey's point of view. That was some pretty big news that he just dropped. And something interesting I thought was that then Jessica said something no one had ever said to me before. It's not your fault, Jeffrey. Isn't that crazy that nobody has told him that before? Of course it's not his fault that it didn't work, but he must think that it is. All right, moving on to Anna's point of view. I never had a teacher stick up for me before. I'd get picked on and made fun of, and my teachers never did anything. Maybe because I never did anything either. I didn't cry or get upset, I just stayed quiet. Maybe it seemed like it didn't bother me, but nobody's got skin that thick. Mr. Terrupt did something. I loved him for that. He wasn't real happy about it, though. He wanted us to do the sticking up for each other. I didn't know if I could do that. But with Jessica and Danielle by my side, I knew I could try. Mr. Trupp was right about that. Things were much easier in our group after that whole Alexia incident. She came back quiet and remained quiet for the rest of the day and every day after that. I knew she was feeling bad. A lot of girls had felt the same way because of her, so I figured it was only fair. But it bothered me too. Mom has always told me we don't have enough days to waste being upset or sad. You've got to be happy and have fun, Anna. I think Mom's positive attitude was pretty amazing, especially after all she's been through. And I think she's right. We weren't mean to Alexia, but we left her alone. I hoped she'd be different now that Mr. Tourette had held a conference with her. During that time we worked in our center, I found the courage to do something I had never ever done before. One day during recess, while doing some stick sketching in the dirt, I took a deep breath and plunged ahead. Would you guys like to come over to my house for a play date? I asked Jessica and Danielle. Jessica looked up. I'd love to, she said. She glanced at Danielle, who kept her head down and continued sketching. Danielle's really good at drawing, so I thought maybe she just wanted to finish her sketch. Snap. Her stick broke in half. But I'll need to check with my mom first, Jessica added. Me too, Danielle said, but she still didn't look up. Let me ask my mom. You don't have to come over if you don't want to, I said to Danielle. No, I want to, she said, looking right at me this time. I believed her. Then she looked away. But I need to get permission. The recess whistle blew. Danielle had drawn 3 girls holding hands in the dirt. I smiled. They both wanted to come over. I just hoped their mothers said yes. Now, if we think back, let's see. Danielle's mom doesn't really want her hanging out with Anna. So we'll see how that goes. I hope that they get to hang out though. But I'm going to stop this video and start a new one and keep reading, and I'm hoping that it will continue loading so that I can upload it for you guys. Okay, I'll see you in a few minutes.